Okay, we are going to start the interviews. We don't have our winner Danger Times with us, so it's gonna be only the two of you. I'm gonna start with Slippery Cucumber or P2. Well, congratulations on another podium. I can't say win this time. Well, it's pretty weird this season to don't see you on first place. That's normal to see you on first place, but yeah, very weird to not see you there. And well, my first question is gonna be, are you gonna hate safety cars for some days from now on? I think without that hit with Joseph Bessel, you would have won the race because you were only one lap behind of the win, I think, because you were gonna get DRS with Danger Times if we would have one more lap. And probably you would have got past, but well, that's racing. It happens sometimes. But it's been no, I mean, it's still, from all the problems you had, finishing P2 is definitely not a bad result at all. Finally, I will ask, how did you feel fighting against Baraka Cup again after a long time, facing your old rival from last season, today on this race? Well, from what you said at the start, yeah, I also didn't know he was gonna race. He just told me he wanted to race just some minutes before I opened the lobby. So, and yeah, it was very good to see you fight again. This time not for the lead, but still, well, you some way encountered yourselves again. And yeah, that penalty he picked at the end, that definitely took him out of the fight for the podium. Okay, I think that's all I have to ask. So, congratulations on your podium. You did a very, very good fight back. I think you were only one lap to win the race, but well, these things happen. So you'll bounce back on France probably next weekend. Let's see if we can get Baraka Cup again. Maybe, who knows? Okay, Virtuoso, now I'm gonna go with you. You, well, did a very good race. I have to say qualifying was very good too. You were only 3 tenths behind Cucumber, which is usually way faster than the rest of the grid. But what I have to ask to start is, on the first lap, you seemed not to go fast. I saw you under pressure from all the guys behind you. So, was there any explanation for that? I did saw that final mistake on the final lap against Cucumber. I think still would have been difficult to defend, but I saw you lost the car and Cucumber get through on the final lap. You thought you were gonna lose that place, or you got surprised for it? You thought you had the P2 on the back, maybe. Then I have to ask about the battle against Bialo, just to go for other part of the race. I think you had some contact. Can you explain, tell us a bit what happened there? I caught that on the stream, so we may give it a look after the race. Then, well, what I have also have to say, it's another P3 finish for you. That's your third P3 on all the season, only excluding Singapore. And well, doing very consistent results to stay sticking to that second place of the championship, which looks gonna be uh, very great battle between many of you. Well, then I have to ask my final question. I think your only way you were keeping to danger times was using all your ERS, right? You couldn't try to save ERS behind him. I'm right. Yeah, I know that because I thought it would, if you could stay with him, you could have tried to stick into his DRS and save some ERS for some laps and maybe later try to send an attack because with very low ERS it was gonna be very difficult for you to make the move. Well then, into France next weekend. Hope for a better result for you then. Okay, I'm going to finish the interviews. Thanks for your time and congratulations for both of you on the podium. This is gonna be the third time the two of you share podium on this season. So we'll be back for the French Grand Prix next weekend. It's well, that track that's very difficult in track limits. So well, try to practice all you can and goodbye and see you next weekend. That's all for today. We are going to finish the stream and thanks for participating on this race. And that's all. We'll be back next weekend for the French Grand Prix.